Hello guys and welcome back to Barça Admirers. In today's episode, we are going to provide you with 5 absolutely huge and crazy transfer news roundups and updates related to football club Barcelona that you simply cannot miss. The bottom line is that if you want to stay updated about your favorite club, then please watch this video without skipping till the very end so that you can always stay updated regarding your favorite club, football club Barcelona. Now that's enough talk. Let's move on to the main part of the video. For today's first news roundup, Ousmane Dembele has sent a message to Thomas Tuchel and has heaped praise on him. However, this has sparked off a series of controversies and transfer rumors linking him to his current side Chelsea. Barcelona winger Ousmane Dembele has cited Thomas Tuchel as his favorite manager that he has played under so far. The French international enjoyed a period under Tuchel's guidance while the pair were both at the German outfit Borussia Dortmund, and it clearly has had a lasting impression on Dembele, who still holds Tuchel in very high regard. Speaking to beIN Sports, Dembele explained that Tuchel was the one who had really convinced him, and that is why he is still his favorite manager. He continued that with Tuchel, he played a bit more on the right side at the beginning of the season, and then he was moved more centrally towards the number 10 position, and sometimes even in the middle of the park. And then Tuchel would advise him to stay a bit more involved in the center of the park and have an espresso and stay calm because the ball would come to him naturally. He also concluded that it would have been very hard to leave Dortmund if Tuchel had stayed. Now Tuchel has enjoyed huge success since moving on from Dortmund, taking Paris Saint-Germain to the Champions League final while winning Ligue 1 before joining Chelsea in the January of this year and guiding the Blues into the top 4 while taking them to the FA Cup final and the last 4 of the Champions League. Dembele, on the other hand, has had mixed fortunes at Barcelona ever since he joined them in 2017 as a teenager. His time in Spain is littered with injuries, with the 23-year-old notching just 29 goals in 4 seasons at the club, a rather disappointing figure for the highly rated Ousmane Dembele. Now, no matter how innocent and wholesome this sounds like, Dembele's comments about his former manager have not gone unnoticed and have reportedly sparked controversies in the footballing world. The winger had recently admitted that he is remaining calm over his future at Barcelona, and rumors are that he could leave the club this summer itself. The French star has been linked with a host of clubs, including Liverpool and Manchester United. European giants Juventus and Paris Saint-Germain have also been named as potential suitors, and the latest name to have been added to that list is Chelsea. Clearly, Dembele still holds Tuchel in very high regard, and English outlets The Sun and The Mirror have claimed that this outburst of fondness indicates that the player is eager on a reunion with his idol. Today's evening edition of The Mirror even features an article where it claims that the London outfit may bid for the French winger this summer. Dembele has refused to sign a new contract with Barcelona after reportedly being hurt by the club's intentions to offload him last summer. Now, whether he chooses to stay at the Catalan capital or reunite with Tuchel in London despite his recent breakthrough at Barcelona is something that is yet to be seen. For today's second news roundup, we have a major update on Memphis Depay's situation, and the Dutch international has already started reportedly looking for a house in the city ahead of his reported move to Barcelona. Barcelona may have struggled at the biggest stage in Europe over the last 3 years, facing embarrassing defeats to Bayern Munich, Liverpool, AS Roma and sadly other clubs as well. But despite that, they have not faced problems attracting the greatest talents from across the continent. The likes of Frenkie de Jong, Pedri and Serginho Dest were all linked to other clubs before they finalized their move to Barcelona. And Memphis Depay may join that list soon, as per Mundo Deportivo. Depay's will to play at the Camp Nou is driven largely by his eagerness to reunite with his former national team manager Ronald Koeman. The Dutch maestro played an instrumental role in the evolution of Depay as a number 9 from a winger, and as per reports, the Netherlands international has already begun to look for a house at Barcelona. Mundo Deportivo reports that the 27-year-old was in the city last week house hunting, and he seems a little too eager to play for the Catalans. The club attempted to bring him in last summer itself at the request of newly appointed manager back then, Ronald Koeman. However, they backed out when his current club Lyon demanded over 40 million for the striker. Depay has played an instrumental part in Lyon's campaign so far in the season. He has scored 19 goals and registered 10 assists in the ongoing season. They are now just 6 points behind league leaders Lille and are looking to book the Champions League spot next season. Olympique Lyon president Jean-Michel Aulas hopes that such a performance from the team as well as from the player himself might just convince Depay to stay at the club, if they manage to guarantee themselves top-flight European football next season. But the player is now hell-bent on joining Barcelona and playing under Ronald Koeman at the club level as well. To that end, Juventus have also emerged as potential suitors for the player. However, Depay is completely intent on playing for Barcelona despite having a better offer from the Bianconeri. For today's third news roundup, we have the likes of Barcelona and Manchester United expressing their interest in Juventus forward Paulo Dybala. Barcelona have emerged as one of the potential destinations for Juventus star Paulo Dybala, who is also being quoted by Manchester United. According to Calcio Mercato, Juventus are ready to cash in on Paulo Dybala. It appears that the Serie A giants are frustrated with the attacker's problems with injuries and his contract expiring at the end of the season. A move away from Turin could be on the cards in the upcoming summer transfer window. It has put several clubs on red alert, including Manchester United, Barcelona and Atletico Madrid, with United in particular being tagged as a major contender because of Juventus' desire to sign Alex Telles. The Bianconeri are reportedly keen on bolstering the left back unit, following a massive deterioration of Alex Sandro, whose contract also expires in 2023. As such, Juventus are open to doing business with Manchester United by striking a swap deal involving Dybala and Telles, who is being highly regarded in the Turin camp. Juventus are trying to make full use of this situation by proposing a swap deal between Telles and Dybala, who could be an interesting option for the Red Devils, as Ole is on the lookout for a new striker who can replace Anthony Martial, who faces an uncertain future at Old Trafford. Dybala, though, would ideally want to move to Barcelona, where he can unite with his national teammate Lionel Messi. There could be a lot of attacking vacancies in the attacking department in Catalonia, especially with the likes of Francisco Trincao and Felipe Coutinho now facing a highly uncertain future at the new camp. Even Messi himself might not be there for long, as his wages have caused a massive dilemma among the club bosses. However, it may not be even the situation. It could ideally pave the way for Dybala to become one of Barcelona's biggest offensive assets after Lionel Messi, although a lot could depend on whether or not the Catalan giants are able to even afford the Argentine, who does attract a hefty salary package with him. Lined up for you today in number 4, we have the biggest and the craziest news for today, as Lionel Messi reportedly has decided to extend his contract with Barcelona for 2 more seasons. The future of Lionel Messi with the club is still in the air, but in Argentina they have already taken for granted the renewal of the Barcelona captain for 2 more years, as the journalist Sebastian Polo Viñolo revealed in a sports show late night on ESPN Argentina. In addition, the same reporter also pointed out that the club will go for Neymar as a star signing to play alongside the number 10. It should be remembered that Messi and his father Jorge have already met with Laporta to discuss their future. In addition, it is transpired that the president wants Messi to continue 2 more years in the elite club level of football, and then he would welcome him going to Miami to play in the MLS before ending his career over there. On the other hand, PSG sports director Leonardo did not want to get involved about the future of Neymar, who has not yet signed his renewal with the Parisian club. Days ago, according to RAC1, Barca have already made the first moves to try to sign Neymar back from PSG. The position of the Parisian club for now would be, for the moment, immovable. Neymar remains non-transferable for PSG. Within the board of directors, they consider that the first contracts would have been positive. Now, whether Messi finally decides to put pen to paper with Barcelona or not is something that is yet to be seen. However, we are prepared for yet another summer transfer saga in the upcoming summer transfer window. For today's final news roundup, we have Barca legend Xavi Hernandez, who is all set to relinquish his managerial duties at Al Sadd, and this has reportedly alerted the top brass at Barcelona. According to a report in the Middle East, former Barcelona club captain and icon Xavi Hernandez, better known as Xavi, is set to leave his position as the manager of Qatari club Al Sadd. It is claimed that the former central midfield maestro will not have his contract renewed at Al Sadd and will leave the club at the end of the current campaign. Now, Xavi has been heavily linked with a return to the club in recent months, and indeed he had rejected Barcelona over the managerial position in 2020 after the sacking of Ernesto Valverde, which forced the club to go for Quique Setién. Current Barcelona news is focused on how the club will be structured off the pitch in the coming years under the presidency of Joan Laporta, who has been elected into his position this March. Whilst the 41-year-old is currently a first-team coach at Al Sadd, he could return to the Camp Nou in a directorial role, which would not compromise the position of current boss Ronald Koeman. Xavi had made 767 first-team appearances for the Catalan Giants between 1998 and 2015, alongside winning 133 caps for the Spanish national team. Besides, his illustrious career was decorated with numerous trophies and records that are still held in high regard by the Barcelona fans all over the globe even to this day. Now, Xavi's managerial career so far has been a pretty impressive one. His side Al Sadd went undefeated this season to win the league and have been termed as invincibles in Asia. Moreover, their smooth ball flow and tiki-taka style of football have reminded many of the way Barcelona used to play in their glory days. And this has led many of the European and Barcelona fans to believe that Xavi may be the perfect replacement for Ronald Koeman, as he will be able to return the club back to its glory days. However, this might not be the case, as coaching in Asia and coaching in Europe are two very different things. And in my personal opinion, Xavi should actually first apply for the managerial role at Barcelona B before actually taking up the managerial post at the first team. If he does not follow the required steps of preparation, then he might end up as just being another Frank Lampard or Andrea Pirlo, and we certainly don't want that to happen. Now that will be all for today's transfer news roundup, Coolers. I hope you guys liked the video and found it informative as well. If you have any suggestions or opinions regarding any of the transfer news roundups or updates mentioned in the video, then feel free to comment your opinions down in the comments box below. We try to respond to as many of your comments as we can. Now, we set a target of 150 likes on our last video and you guys absolutely smashed that button. So here is once again that same target. Please guys, get us to 150 likes on this video as well. It would be very much appreciated from our end. As for our channel, if you like what we are doing and like our content, then please consider subscribing to our channel and also hit that bell icon beside it so that you can stay updated whenever we post, and always stay up to date about your favorite club, football club Barcelona. Now, we had promised a giveaway of official Barcelona merchandise to 2 of our dedicated subscribers once we hit the 1000 subscribers mark. And now I'm happy to announce that we have officially crossed the 1000 subscribers mark on YouTube. The results of the giveaway have already been declared on our story in our Instagram page @BarçAdmirers. The link to the Instagram page is given in the description of this video. Go ahead and check it out, Kules. We post amazing content over there every single day and you won't regret it. Now that will be all for today. I will be taking my leave and I'll see you tomorrow. VISÇA al Barça, VISÇA al Catalunya.